What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Another run here in American Truck Simulator. Today, it is the long-awaited T800 from Kenworth. This thing has been pretty much, I think, a dead mod, except for private stuff. And finally, GTM, or Cecil, I was told, pronounce it that way, so I'm going to go with that. Cecil, S-I-S-L. Him and his team have come out with this, and it is on the Steam Workshop. Link will be down below for that. Also, there is a separate engine mod, which is it says it's the GTM Team Kenworth T800 ATS Engine Sound Mega Pack 2.7 patch. And I believe that it goes with the Kriechbaum 2.7 engine sound pack, which also should be linked down below in the description. Make sure you guys check those out after you're done watching the video, obviously. But anyway, back to the truck. I thought this truck was discontinued, but I'm wrong. Either it's still that popular, or the T880 is not selling as well as Kenworth would like. The T660, from what I read on the Wikipedia, is gone because of the sales, I believe, of the T680. So I mean, unfortunately, we lost that truck, but apparently either the T800 is still that popular in the real world, or 880 sales are not what they want it to be. I still see a crap load of these trucks on the road, not so much with the 880s. So, but this is still one of the iconic trucks. People have been wanting this one. I guarantee you this will be one of the top 3 trucks on the Steam Workshop within a couple of weeks, once everyone knows this one is there. It just came out last week. The engine sound pack, I would imagine, will be up there soon. It's got a decent amount of options inside the workshop when you go to purchase this. Lots of paints, beautiful, good-looking paints. This one was a customizable skin here, so I rolled with this one. I'm going with the farm setup here because this is how I mainly see this truck in my neck of the woods, is on the farm. A lot of them hauling the grain trailers here. I know a lot of people are probably going to be using this thing with heavy haul. They're going to put those big Smarty Alcoa wheels on there and do some heavy haul, or, you know, haul the drop decks like this one over here with some stuff on there, things like that. They're going to put beacons on it. You know, that will be down the road. I will do that. This one, and I will show you here in a little bit, is a unique one because there's a new option in the chassis. Let's see, will it work? There we go. Look at the rear wheel. It's a steer. I have not seen that before on any truck mod for instance, but also in the real world. I have not seen that. It is a rear steer as well as front. So, I mean, this thing's going to have one hell of a turning radius. Very, very tight. And I don't rule out crashing today. I really don't. Now, because of the extra stuff I do have in here, the stock headlamps up there, the clearance markers, did not show up. So I had to go with the aftermarket ones. And unfortunately, it covers up part of the sunroof that's up there. And there were no horns. Horns did not show up for me. I don't think that's an oversight. I think it's just maybe the big T took them out. I don't know. I've got the big T beacons in here, so I did not have stock any horns. Someone can let me know down below if you're running this, with no other mods, if horns appear or not. But nice amount of options, and I really wouldn't be surprised if there's more to come with this. Someone comes out with an accessories pack, or the GTM team upgrade this and bring out some more options. A couple more options for stacks. The headache racks in the back are either logging or more heavy duty stuff, not any plain Jane regular headache racks. And I think that was pretty much it. I mean, yeah, it's a beautiful truck, very well done, and still plenty of options to keep you guys in your own customization area, as well as skins. So I'm very happy to see this one here, and great work to those guys for bringing this truck back to us. It's been gone for way too long. Underneath the hood is a Cat 505, I think, horsepower aftermarket engine. It's listed as aftermarket. The engine setups are unique. You got efficiency, and then you got performance, and then there's 2 Cat engines, which are classified as aftermarket. And like I said, since I do have this pack in here, the patch for the 2.7 engine pack, This might be the normal cat sound, or maybe it's not. I don't know. I should start running these trucks bone stock. No extra mods covering up stuff. Mental note, I'll do that next time. And trailer comes from the Jazzycat trailer pack. Make sure you check the links down below for that one as well. So time for me to shut the hell up and finally get moving. That cat's having a hard time pulling up that little hill right there. Put in low gear just to get moving. Alright, cargo today. Corn, 60,000 pounds of it going to Oakland to the port down there, shipping it overseas. Usually that would be in a container. But I have seen there are some rail ports and things like that, the rail terminals, that do have facilities all set up so grain trailers like what I have here can just go there, offload, it goes right into the container, and the container basically goes the half mile to the yard and goes right onto a train, or right onto a train there at the location. Hey, there's some T800s. I wonder if this mod also puts them in traffic. But I'll say it again because I know someone's gonna ask, what engine? The engine is a Cat. So I think it's a C15, 500 horsepower. One of two that come with the truck. Let me reset that. There we go. Well, I streamed some ATS last Monday, and it went real well. You know, those of you who went over there to watch that stream, thank you very much for joining in. I actually put the first run that I did over there during the stream over here on YouTube. I don't know how often I'll do that, but because it is a strain. It is a strain on the computer to record and stream at the same time. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that very often, but, you know, it was fun. It was fun. We went driving for 3 hours, and, you know, I'll probably do it again. The turnout was far better than I had expected, so The turnout has always been the issue over there, because not everyone, there's many people who would still rather have me stream here on YouTube and rather than Twitch, and that's just not going to happen. And YouTube is shooting itself in the foot. I saw one of the people I follow on Twitter make a post yesterday saying years from now in economics class or business class, you know, YouTube will be one of the topics discussed when you get to that topic of how a company basically fell from great, downfall of a company. That's what YouTube's going to do. And I'm sure some of you have seen it and noticed it. I've been seeing multiple posts on Twitter tagging Twitch saying, hey, why am I getting, video notifications from so-and-so when I'm not even subscribed to them? And, it's just whatever YouTube's doing, they're thinking they're doing the right thing, and they're really not, and they're pissing off a lot of people, and I think we are watching the fall of YouTube. YouTube's trying to change its identity, and, they're trying to go more Netflix, more Hulu, and eventually they're probably going to try to get rid of small-time YouTubers like me. Who knows where that mark is going to be cut. If you're 100,000 people, you're fine. If you're 500,000 people, you're fine. Wherever that line's going to end up being drawn in the sand. This is going to end up being an issue for people like myself and many others. The way YouTube's clamping down on stuff and changing things up. And yeah, if you guys are not a fan of Twitch, you're going to have to become one, because that's where people are going to go. Twitch and Mixer. That's just the way it's going to end up being, I think. So it's not going to happen next week. It's not going to happen next month, or maybe even not even next year. But I really do think that in the next few years, we're going to see a major shift in how people view gameplay and live streams. Alright, I don't like being behind that tree. Come on, there we go. But speaking of subscribers, you guys who are watching right now, make sure you check that subscribe button. Over the last month, people have been having issues where YouTube has unsubscribed people. They put in some new algorithm or whatever, and people were losing subs. I don't think I really did, but make sure you guys, check down below here, that link that says subscribe. Make sure you clicked it. Make sure, I think it has a check mark in it. That way you guys don't miss out on any videos that I post here, because YouTube wants to screw things up again. But it's not going to stop anytime soon. One version of this truck that I have not seen too often is a road truck, over the road. With sleepers. I don't see it very often. More often than not, I see it with a day cab, and that's it. And this one's even different. Usually there's that dent out the backside of the day cab there, and the bulge, if you will, out the backside of the day cab there. This one doesn't have it. I think the original GTM T800 did, but that's was that, I don't know if that's stock for that truck, or was that a sign that someone took the sleeper off and had to put a new wall in the back. I don't know. But this is definitely a popular truck in the real world, and like I said, I imagine it's going to be the same way when it comes to those of you who play the game. I'm already seeing photos people had put up in the ATS chat over on the Discord showing off the T800. So I know this is going to be a very popular truck, a very welcomed truck and you know, I will praise this thing. These guys did a great job over there putting this thing together. When GT Mike basically shut down his shop because of health reasons last year, I think it was, I never heard where this truck went, so I had no idea who had it, and I figured the truck was dead. You know, that we weren't going to see it anymore. I was told a month or two ago that there is a T800 up on a Facebook group, but I'm not a fan of Facebook groups. So I never went for it. I never asked for a link or anything like that. So I don't know if this is the same truck or not, but I'm glad it's here. I'm glad it's a wonderful mod, just like the T610, just like the W900B, which I got castrated on. Oh, it's still in production, casket. Okay, sorry, I don't see it, so, you know, I don't see the truck, so, and Wikipedia, I don't think that says anything about the B either, so, yeah, it's news to me. Now, one thing, if you guys are looking for, you're going to be missing on this one, and that's why I say I don't know if the guys over at GTM or if someone else is going to make a separate accessories pack for this. The hoods. We're missing out on the hoods. We don't have the high hood. We don't have the wide hood, the big one that accommodates the huge radiators that you see on the heavy haul guys. I'd really love to see that, because I was kind of hoping to do a heavy haul with the big hood, but that's not an option. I didn't see an option in Bubble for it. It's very well possible I missed it, but I don't think I did. So hopefully we see that in the future, or in one way or another, whether it's, like I said, part of truck or an options pack. And I'm kind of indifferent when it comes to which one it's going to be. Is it going to be options pack? Is it going to be part of the mod? I could go either way. You know, I don't mind. It takes a lot of the work off of the modder of the truck, in my opinion. So that's why I kind of like having, like the from Pentagon, the SCS. It wants me to go this way, so I go this way. I probably could have gone that way. The SCS accessories pack, you know, that's why I like seeing stuff like that, because granted, you know, SCS is not going to come out with those parts themselves. ETS will get 3 brand new trucks before we get any new accessories, but and those 3 new trucks will come out for ETS too. Yeah, that's what I just said. So anyway, you know, Alan came out with one for the W900 as well, which I use very often. In fact, I use it mostly whenever I use the W900. You know, I'd rather see stuff like that, because I'm not a modder, so I'm making an assumption here. But my guess would be it takes that amount of work off of them. They don't have to do any of that anymore. They can just focus on working on the truck, updating the truck, you know, doing stuff like that. They don't have to work on the stacks or anything like that. So let Joe Schmo, let whoever else is making that pack do that. Alright, when we make this turn down here, I'll try to get a good shot. We'll go this way. Oh, there we go. We got a green light already. Actually, no, we'll go the other way. Really turn them here. A little bit. Alright, there we go, guys. Parked, ready to drop. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. If you liked, make sure you hit that like button down there. If you didn't, well, you know what else to do. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that. Check the links down below for all the mods that I used here today, as well as the truck, trailers, engines, all that stuff down there. Also links to Facebook, Twitter. Stay on top of whatever I'm doing when I'm doing it. And Discord as well. Join in the conversation. Twitch. Make sure you check those live streams, Farm Sim, ATS, whatever else I feel like doing. So until next time, thanks for watching. Take it easy.